Just went and microwave some lunch real quick. I didn't know we had leftovers. So, here I am. We're at the preseason. Let's start things up. Let's get going. February 1st. I'm a little more optimistic now that we've won, you know, a few more games. But, all right. Welcome back, everybody that took a break and is now back with us. So here we go. Heading out. First game of the season against Buffalo, and it's a back-to-back against Washington the next night. So two pretty tough teams, Buffalo, and we beat them both. Nice. Hurricanes definitely getting some help here. Winning the next two games too, so starting off your season with two back-to-backs is tough. Winning your first 5 games is great, two of which have been on the road too. So let's see, can we finally get a franchise first overall pick in this draft class? It's possible. Torsten Svedberg looks to be medium elite, but you never know. Let's see. Probably no gems to start off. Yeah, no gems. So just a very bare bones knowledge of the first little bit. Dermott out with a mild concussion, which is a little unfortunate for the team. But a big 7-2 win against Philly that night. Dermott's back. And let's see. Canes versus Montreal. Another win. So the Canes have not lost a game so far. And now that I've acknowledged it, it'll happen. Vorobiev herniated disc. Playing against Anaheim, also, yeah, they were also a top team, so that's tough. But the Canes winning their first 7 games is really great. Anaheim was the former Stanley Cup champs, and I think that's Wade getting a Stanley Cup, carrying that team to victory. Klingberg got with a mild concussion now, so the Canes had some minor injury issues, but nothing great, I'd say. Or nothing bad. 8-2-0 to start the season is fantastic. Winning 8 of your first 10 games is always great. And Klingberg is back, so the Canes have relatively no injury issues right now. Alright, so lost to Nashville. Seems like I may need to re-edit the lines. Can we beat Vegas? No, overtime loss. So that's unfortunate. First overtime loss of the season. We're still first in the division, barely, but like we're still first in the division by beating the Caps. We beat the Devils, so pretty solid so far, I'd say. Pretty good start. Which is what worries me, because usually we do okay when we have a bad start and then carry on. All right. We're losing to the Flames. The good news is that a lot of our losses are coming to Western Conference teams. Um, so we're not giving points to anybody in the conference or anybody in the division. There we go. Back-to-back road wins there. And a loss. It's a 4-game road swing, and the Canes have already won 2 games, which is pretty solid. Let's see if we can beat Ottawa. They're a tough team. We cannot. So 2-1-1 on that road swing is not bad. All right, okay. Winning against Dallas. Here's a back-to-back. One against Florida and then against my player in Philly. And I can't see if we lost to Florida and Philly, so that's unfortunate. We've now dipped to a wild card position thanks to this month. Um, Beating the Rangers is good, but they're one of the worst teams in the division. Okay. Before I continue, I want to make sure the lines are still good. Trevor having a great season. Look at that, 24 points in 24 games. Oh, the dude's still hurt. That's why. No, okay, it just seems like the team's going through a bit of a rough patch, but 18 points in 24 games for Tom is really good. That's um, 3 points for every 4 games he plays, pretty much. So that's really solid. All right. February 1st. We should be getting draft rankings within the next week or so as well, which would be helpful. The Islanders, pretty good team, and we beat them. There we go. All right. I didn't see if we beat the Coyotes or not, but we'll check. Still don't know anything about Torsten Svedberg. I'd assume that he's a medium elite and not a franchise just based on production alone, but you never know. And that was a win against the Coyotes too, so that's a big win to get the Canes a 3-game, make it 4-game winning streak here. And a little bit of a road swing here, just 3 games. The Canes lose again to Calgary, so again, the good Western Conference teams were having trouble beating them. So that's going to be really important. A huge 7-1 win against the Devils, though. Like, that's a butt kicking right there. And a win against the Panthers. Okay, so a much better month for the Hurricanes overall. Beating Columbus, a team we should beat. I like that. Josh Morrissey out with a pulled groin, so again, another loss on defense. And the Canes have had a few of those this season. They've lost quite a few players to injury on defense. They've lost Klingberg a couple times. They lost, I want to say Honka they lost once, and now Morrissey. So yeah, there's a big win there. And then against Tampa, who's actually one of the worst teams here. Can we beat them? We had a trade offer, so I had to decline that. We did not. We actually lost pretty bad, so losing 3 of our last 4 is not great. Winnipeg firing their head coach. 5. Oof, yeah, that's not good. 6-0 win against Tampa to kind of recoup after an overtime loss. So hopefully the Canes can get it going. With Morrissey back in the lineup, I think you'll see some improvements on the team. But that's just me. I think we'll see the team winning a couple games now. Overtime win against Chicago. There we go. And can we beat Nashville? We cannot. Nashville's a tough team. They've been a tough team, and it's really annoying. So Philly looks like they're leading the division because they signed my player in free agency. So that's a team that I would not want to face. Big win against Pittsburgh. So the Canes have won 2 games in a row right now. Buffalo's a tough team. They've always given us hell. Come on, beat New Jersey. No, not like that. Alright, we're barely in a well, we're in a playoff spot. I don't know about barely. Overtime loss to Chicago. Vorobiev is back in the lineup. which will help the bottom six out a little bit, which is kind of crazy. All right. Oh, I meant to look at that. Oh well, it's just the January rankings. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, we're still winning games, but again, it's like the Western Conference teams are teams we cannot beat. Zadina traded to Toronto. That's a big deal. I All right. The All-Star break, the Hurricanes are leading the division 29-17-4. We're fine. We play Detroit one more time after they traded Zadina. We play Toronto 3 more times, and that is it. So that's going to be a little tough. But I think we'll be fine. See, he's a center. I don't need centers. I'd be alright if there was like a slightly better defenseman, but yeah. Montreal firing their head coach. We play them in a week. Yeah, it looks like Buffalo is just a very good team once again. Panarin traded to Vegas. Well, I'm glad we play the Rangers, and we've already lost to Vegas. Oof, Provorov is out for about 2 weeks. Huberdeau traded to Colorado. That's a big deal. From Florida. That's a crazy trade. A lot of crazy trades coming out. Trevor out with a sore knee for a little bit, about a week and a half. Like, we're losing some top players here. Winnipeg just kind of loading up a little bit. Yeah, a loss to Montreal doesn't surprise me. We're missing Provorov and Trevor. We're missing our best forward and one of our best defensemen. But we have 2 wins there against San Jose and New Jersey, which is really good. Theodore traded from Montreal to Edmonton. Provorov is back. Trevor is back. 3 straight wins here, and we get 2 top players back in the lineup. Four straight wins, okay. Can it be 5? Julien Gauthier traded to Washington. 5 wins in a row. Believe that's our longest win streak of the season. I could be wrong. Washington adding Brock Besser. Wow. So Washington is loading up for the playoffs this year. Which is interesting because they're 5 points out of the playoffs. 6 game winning streak. Vegas adding Bjorkstrand from Columbus. Okay. Gabe Vilardi heading to Winnipeg. 7 game win streak. Let's see if we can keep it going against Philly. 8-9 with a shutout win against Tampa. Can we hit 10 against New York? We can. Overtime win. 11 with another shutout win, this time against Philly. 12 with another shutout. Islanders, you ruined the fun. But the Canes had a win streak. Now they're on a 3 game losing streak. 4 games. But it was fun while it lasted. So yeah, Torsten Svedberg is a medium elite offensive defenseman. Yeah, it didn't look like he was a franchise. 3 gems in this draft, though. 2 second-round picks, medium top 4 defenseman, and a medium top 6 forward. You've also got this guy right here. We're going to start getting a potential in comparison on because, I don't know who he is. Probably a low top 6 forward, but if he can be more than that, that's great. We broke the 4 game losing streak, which was nice. 2 games against Toronto, 2 wins. It was another big win. 3 game winning streak here. 4 playing against Columbus, one of the worst teams in the division. So we actually, even after Toronto made all those big trades, we swept the season series, which is kind of insane. Um, we've clinched the division. We'll not clinch the conference this year just because Buffalo was way better. Game against the Rangers, last game of the season, just a chance to kind of pad the stats. And the Canes win. Bach, Zary, and Trey Cash getting goals. So all three of those players adding to their point totals, along with whoever assisted. Moment of truth. Regular season. Team's leader in points was Sebastian Aho with 68 assists. Unselfish. And it's the Canes versus the Maple Leafs, so I'm actually a little nervous. Because Toronto did make a lot of big trades. Trevor with 50 goals and 92 points probably couldn't have led the team in points, but he did miss 3 games, which is a big deal. 656 career points in 718 games. This is an excellent career. He's been a point per game player in quite a few NHL seasons, but this is, I believe, a career high. Yes, a career high in points at 92, and you missed 3 games. So the Hurricanes are thankful for that. Svetch with 83, also point per game. Holtz there. Tom with 62 points on the back end is great. And then some solid scoring. Definitely looks like depth scoring was non-existent this year again, but I mean, top end was great. Bembridge had 11 points in 49 games. Vorobyev had 5 points in 44 games, and Lilia had 2 goals. So solid. I'm curious to see how my player did with Philly. Philly's a playoff team. My player led the team with 86 points, 58 goals. That might be good enough. Let's see if I do this in goals. Oh my god, look at this. I had 58 goals. The next highest goal scorer had 22. That's kind of insane. So let's check the entire league now. Holy shit. Tommy, you didn't have to do it to him, my man. 72 goals. Wade with 66. Tommy, you did not have to do it to him like that. That's just demolishing his career high. Goodness gracious. He was a point per game player in one of his NHL seasons prior to this year, and hit 80 points twice. And then this year, oh my gosh, wow. That's crazy. Well, that's insane. Alright, Canes versus Toronto, round 1, game 1. First period, tie game. Holtz gets the first goal of the playoffs for the Canes. Zadina scores for Toronto. Second period, Nylander scores. And the third period, Bach and Holtz score. Holtz gets his second of the game. Zadina scores his second of the game. And we're heading to overtime in game 1. Canes offense is great. The Canes defense took a noticeable jump up from 90 to 94 with the additions of Morrissey and Tom. Okay. Aho loses the faceoff, and Connor Timmins with the puck on his stick. Nylander with it. Oh, he almost turned the puck over, but Trevor got it, blocked out in front, and so nice pass to get it to Aho. Aho enters the zone, hesitated. Trevor shot hit the post. Oh, wow, and Parenteau's forced to cover up. Trevor this close to ending the game for the Hurricanes. That one went square off the post. That's unfortunate. Aho to Tom. Shot, save, score! There he is. He doesn't miss twice. Trevor on the rebound, pokes it home. Canes take game 1. So this is just a clean face-off win. So it's going to be Trevor's goal from Aho and Tom. Tom takes the shot. It's going to get past Parenteau, and that's a bad rebound to take. What's even worse is that three Toronto defenders just kind of let Trevor just chill there. So yeah, the Canes winning game one in overtime. So the second line getting the majority of the production done. Yeah, 3 assists for Dominic Bach in that, or 3 points for Dominic Bach in that game. Morrissey with a shorthanded goal and Svechnikov with a power play goal. Zadina making his mark as a Canes killer in this series already. Second period, Svech with his second goal of the game, and the third period, Toronto wins. Yikes. Not good. That was a bad, bad third period from the Canes, giving up 3 goals. So series is tied heading into game three. First period, Oles, Trey Cash with a shorty, and Trevor with a goal. Give the Canes a lead. Second period, Holtz and Natchez score, and third period, Svechnikov gets an empty netter. Canes win 6-4, take a 2-1 series lead. Holtz having a great series. The AHL season is over, and once again, Charlotte is not a playoff team. That's unfortunate. I'm drafting well. I'm just taking a lot of their talent, I guess. Suzuki scoring his first of the playoffs. Second period, Honka with a shorthanded goal. So the Canes have had at least 2 or 3 shorthanded goals. And then Trevor with an even strength goal to take the lead. Third period, that's a goal from Bach. Canes win. Excuse me. Holtz with another assist in that game to continue his great series. Game 5, Canes versus Maple Leafs. First period, work rate, Michaels, and Aho score. So Trevor and Tom getting it done along with Aho. First line, just kind of killing it in the first pair as well. Second period, Akil Thomas at least makes it salvageable. Third period, Connor Zary scores a goal. Canes win and are moving on to the second round. So no drama in this series. Just the Canes were just able to get it done. They were able to move on and make things happen. Playoffs are complete. It's going to be Canes versus Islanders. So a rematch of last year's second round. Canes are looking for a better outcome. Morrissey scoring. Second period, Laxo scores. Third period, oof. Svechnikov tied it at one point. The game was tied at one point. Aho with 7 assists. A very quiet 8 points in 6 games for Sebastian Aho. First period, Will and Smirnov getting goals. Second period, no score. Third period, that's a shutout for Canes and Cannons. All right, so heading into game 3, down 2-0 in the series. The Canes are going to need a big game. No score in the first period. Second period, Suzuki gets a goal. Third period, Canes win thanks to Svechnikov. Oh. Well, yeah. Okay, I guess it just glitched. But yeah, Canes win. Game 3. And yeah. Okay, so Svech got a goal in that game, as did Suzuki. Game 4. First period, Provorov with another shorthanded goal. Vorobyev scoring. Provorov's goal was from center ice. That's just depressing. Second period, Aho scores another goal. Third period, Canes win. Suzuki's goal ends up being the game winner, and that's a hard-fought victory for the Canes, winning both games on the road. So Aho got another point in that game to keep his point-per-game status. And we're heading to game 5. First period. Borgstrom and Looper score in the first. Trey Cash, Smirnov, Aho, and then Svechnikov's power play goal ties it. Third period, Canes lose. Trey Cash, Puljujarvi, and Will Looper score. And the Canes are facing elimination. It's kind of interesting. The road team has won every game this series. Now that I've said something. First period, Canes take the lead. Tom and Oles scoring. Second period, Oles gets another goal. Third period, ooh, it's tied. Oh no! I'm scared. I'm terrified. Oh gosh. Well, hopefully it'll work out for us. Oh gosh, I can't. Alright, come on, Canes. We gotta get this win here. Win it. Win the face-off, and then you got the chance. Aho wins the face-off, technically. Trevor with the puck now. Turns it over. Okay. Noah Dobson gets it. He's going to kick the puck, but Svechnikov picks it up. Backhand shot. Canes and Cannons has to make a tough save. There's my player in the top 4 of playoff goals. Heck yeah. Alright, again, win the face-off, you got a chance. New York kind of killing us in face-offs in this game. Aho wins the face-off back, though. Tom work rate. Shooting! Save, Canes and Cannons. Oh, man, he was allowed to just waltz right on through there. And yeah, no reason to switch the lines here. Aho wins it back to Tom. Shot by Trevor was blocked halfway through. Otherwise, ooh, that had a chance. Yeah, the Canes, not a high scoring team in these playoffs, but by any means, but they're doing their job. Aho with the face-off again. Can he win another one? He loses this face-off. Dobson gets crunched though. Trevor has it. Blocked pass. Jake Bean to Matt Barzal. Will Looper with the puck now. Will gets it. Shot. Save by Josh. And the Canes. The Islanders getting their first offensive opportunity of the period after a pretty much dominant shift by the Canes first line for a little bit, but they're staying out on the ice. Aho wins the face-off. Svechnikov gets it. He overskated the puck for a minute. Svech gets it back to Tom. Great pass there. Provorov blocked in front. There are at least 6 bodies there. Aho got it to Trevor at one point, but Bean with the puck now. Matt Barzal. Kiefer Bellows. Ooh, Islanders were offside for a minute. Had to tag up. Bellows. Dobson had it. Will Looper to Jake Bean. Back to Looper. He's going to loop around the net. Ha! Kiefer Bellows gets hit hard. Shot blocked. It looks like the Islanders might have an injured player. Tom Workrate skating the puck up the zone. Svechnikov's got it. He's in all alone. Tom shot blocked. Jake Bean with it now. It's a 2-on-1. Tom is getting back though. Shot. Easy save. Josh Bartosik. And the Canes are going to cover up. Try and get the second line out here. There's a big hit from Aho on Bellows there. Kind of could have been boarding a little bit, but whatever. Second line out for both teams now. Smirnov, Borgstrom, Puljujarvi out against Bach, Necas, and Holtz. Bach skates it into the offensive zone. Holtz shot. Save Canes and Cannons. Pretty rising slap shot there. Morrissey, ooh, pass was broken up, and Smirnov has it now. He's going to dump the puck into the zone for the Islanders, trying to get something done. Klingberg gets it. Morrissey had it and turned it over. Yikes. All right, Necas with it now. Hoping to start some sort of rush here. Oh, man, got a shot off, but not quite. Holtz shoots. Another save, Canes and Cannons. How many opportunities are the Canes going to have? If he waited just like a split second more, that shot may have had a chance. Third line out for both teams now. There we go. Big win there. Klingberg shoots. A pad save. Daniil Chayka gets it to Bird. Bird with the puck. Morrissey's defending him. Great defensive play by Josh Morrissey. Oles with the puck now. Turned it over to Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom with it in the offensive zone. Shot. Oh, what a save. Josh Bartosik. Honka with it now. Skates up the ice. Suzuki enters the offensive zone. Turns the puck over. Wahlstrom to Scatchard. Scatchard with the puck. Dumps the puck in. The Islanders love to do that, huh? Great play by the Canes, and they're going to get the puck up the ice. Trey Cash with it to Ryan Suzuki. Cash shot blocked. Blocked out in front. Wahlstrom with it. Islanders circling back. Bird turned it over. Oh, Honka with a stretch pass. Nearly had somebody on the breakaway. Cutler with it now. Honka's got to get back on D. There we go. Good defense there by the Canes. McCabe keeping everything outside to the perimeter as they want it to be. Wahlstrom gets crushed. That was a horrible pass. Oles with the puck now. Suzuki shoots an easy glove save. Canes and Cannons. I would imagine the Canes' first line would be out there right now for this offensive zone draw late in the period. What a save off of that turnover. No, it's the fourth line out for the Canes. Pistola, Zary, and Vorobiev. Dobson gets crunched. Tapper with the puck on his stick. Turned it over, and the Canes are going to go on the power play here. Zary with it to Pistola. Shot, Zary, oh, what a save. Canes and Cannons. Pistola to Vorobiev. Connor Zary. Provorov. Shot. Blocked by his own man. Pistola. Oh, the Canes almost had it in front. And they're going on the power play. 1:46 left in overtime. As Tapper heads to the box. He turns the puck over, and Provorov, just with a nice defensive play, and then he gets stripped. So Isaac Tapper heading to the box. Key moment for the Hurricanes here as the first unit gets out on the ice. Aho against Borgstrom. Aho wins the face-off to work rate. Back to Klingberg, smart play. Holtz shooting it from far out. Save. Canes and Cannons shots. Oh, hit the post. Holtz with a glorious opportunity hits the post. Oh, man. That's the best chance of overtime so far. Aho versus Borgstrom again. Aho wins it. Trevor shot. Klingberg blocked. Broken stick. Tom Workrate with it now. Stick broken, and the Canes cannot get the play. They passed it into the broken stick. I mean, what's going to happen, you know? Klingberg getting it up to Trevor Michaels. Trevor, oh my God, stop turning the damn puck over. They're going to score a shorthanded goal. Watch. Josh Bartosik with the save. Come on, Canes. Please, just I'm asking for one power play goal. You have to win this because we have to advance. Like, it's game 6 and you're losing in the series. Like, you have to win this game. Oh my God. Last minute of play in overtime. Svechnikov carrying the puck up. What the? What was Aho doing? Oh my God. I'm getting so mad. Like, it's an elimination game. You can't lose to the Islanders 2 years in a row. Trevor, just carry the puck into the offensive. Whatever. Okay, it worked. Aho's got it. Gets hit hard, and that's that power play shift. A little over 30 seconds left. Trevor's going to enter the offensive zone and turn it over again. Trevor, I'm about to bench your ass. Holtz to Trevor. Please. Holtz shoots. That's the first damn shot we've had since Holtz hit the post. Get the second unit out here. Actually, don't, because these are our best players. And yeah, that was just a big hit. Now they did get the second unit out here. Suzuki taking the face-off against Borgstrom. Loses the face-off, sort of. And that should do it for this overtime period. Canes might have enough time for another rush. Klingberg getting it up to Cash. Trey Cash with it. Yeah, they got enough time. Shoots. Honestly, would have preferred if he held on to that, but whatever. Canes are going into the second overtime with 14 seconds of power play time, and yeah. It was a bad power play. The Canes couldn't get set up. They had only a couple decent chances. Just nothing great really stood out. Holtz's chance was the best chance of overtime. And then somebody for I believe it was Wallstrom had a great chance at the other end early on, but the Canes are going to need to capitalize right away here with the first line out. Aho wins the faceoff back to Tom. Trevor with the puck on his stick. Do not turn the puck over, Trevor. Aho turned it over instead. That's fine. Whatever. Trevor may have taken a penalty there. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Aho with it to Trevor. Trevor turned it over. This is like his 4th turnover this game. Unbelievable. Tom with a huge hit. Pulak to Dobson. Dobson shot, save, Josh. Great save. And the Canes just kind of like... They like to attack the puck carrier and then forget how to play defense when the puck carrier loses the puck and they don't get it. But a huge hit here. Boom. Head going into the boards, too. That's definitely a concussion. Here's the problem. The Islanders' first line's all rested. Barzal with it. Takes it behind the net with a bounce pass. Svechnikov gets it on the turnover. Provorov with it. Oh! Svechnikov was backdoor. Will Looper gets the turnover, though. Provorov got crunched, but that was almost a sick goal. Svech with it. Trevor's onside. Aho shoots. May not have been the best decision. Svech was creeping in. Should be a switch in the lines here for both teams. It was a huge hit, but it allowed for a decent chance. The Canes just couldn't quite capitalize. But yes, second line out for the Islanders, third line out for the Canes. Interesting. Oles gets crunched. Bean with the puck on his stick is going to actually leave the offensive zone. Smirnov with it now. Oh, what? A deflection and the Islanders win. Dang it. Trevor, I hate to be dramatic, but you definitely had a terrible game. You had a terrible overtime. On that power play, you turned the puck over every single rush up the ice, and that's just not good. The draft class rankings for May. There's an Ovechkin projected to go 2nd overall. Still just the 3 gems. We know this guy's a low elite player, which is nice. Other than that, nothing crazy. The New York Islanders won the Stanley Cup, so we are unfortunately losing. We lost to the Stanley Cup champs. We'll view the draft class, see if there's any other gems in this draft that we may be able to pick up. Nope. Some decent talent in this draft, though. Retired players. Sagan, Stamkos, Hall, Scheifele, Huberdeau, Kucherov, and Stone, all members of the 1,000-point club. All right. Dan Norton has retired as a member of the Carolina Hurricanes coaching staff, so I have to hire a new coach. The awards. Tommy won the Art Ross the Hart. Conn Smythe went to Will Looper. Dan won the Vesna. Josh and Tarky won the Jennings, which is cool. Kevin won the Silky. Tommy won the Ted Lindsay and the Richard. There was no doubt about that. All right. Pick 26 yet again. I haven't picked a defenseman in a long time, but my scouts really love this Dean player. Really like him. Medium top 6 forward, a 65 overall. Sniper. Shooting is phenomenal. Everything else is just pretty good. We're unfortunately missing out on both of the second round gems. Alright, now we'll pick Jonathan Hunt here because I haven't picked a defenseman in a long time. And I honestly think I need to. Alright, this is the guy that my scouts want us to pick. Low top 6 forward, not bad. Medium elite goaltender, okay, cool. I saw the franchise and was, a little happier, but I'm still happy with it. Willie Breen, 51 overall right winger again, but a gem. This time he's a lowly left winger, so that's a good pick. Pretty good draft overall, I'd say. We're getting value with every pick we've had. Alright. Pretty good draft. We only had one pick that didn't work out, and that was our 7th round pick. Okay, so my NHL goalie coach has retired. But other than that, no real changes to the coaching staff need to be made. Quite a few scouts need to need new contracts this year. Alright. I think I'm going to stop it here and take a little break from franchise mode. Before that, though, I will sign Trevor to a 6-year contract, and I will sign Svechnikov to a 7-year contract. And then we'll just take a look at the unsigned prospects that we have. He seems to be our best, which is a little unfortunate. Was this guy our first round pick last year? He was, and didn't grow at all. Or no, he might have grown a little bit, actually. He might have grown 2 overall points. I think he was 64, 65. Still not great. What's good is that the medium elite defenseman that I picked grew 4 overall points this past year. So that's encouraging. He'll need to grow more than that, but that's a really big step So I'll be signing at least 4 players from that draft class. And that's probably it because I don't see any of these other guys improving. But if they do, that's awesome. Oh. Goaltending. I think I drafted a couple goalies. We got this guy, the medium fringe starter. That's not bad. And then we got this medium elite goalie as well. So we've got some work to do next time. We're close to winning a Stanley Cup, but we're not quite there. So we'll save, and I will see everybody next time.